Hello, basketball. Well, fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. Nobody near George. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. George has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Celtics. Inside, pass to Dermanenko. 6 to shoot. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. To the middle. Here's Maxey. Excellent D there from George. On offense, here are the Celtics. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. Is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And here is Dermanenko. And it's sent back by George. Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the left wing. Embiid with it. To halt the run. Uncovered. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jayson Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Embiid. That one a little long. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
George looking around. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Embiid the screen. Lets it go from deep. George, no good. Celtics leading by 12. Celtics passing it around. And here is Tatum. Over Maxey. And that one comes up a bit short.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Dermonenko. Now Embiid. Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range. Here's White. There's the screen. And we've got a timeout. From Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now here's Tatum. George with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's McCain. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The screen from Brown. Tatum down low. 5 points in the game. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trailed by 12. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
Now here is Holiday. Brown right side. Puts up a three. Busted. No good that time either. Philadelphia with the ball. Trailing by 10. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to White. Brown outside. Back to White. There's the pick. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers trailed by 8. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. Rebound Boston.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, White. Back to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Tatum's got 7.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Outside Lowry. Fires the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room headed. into the break. Their defense.
16.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Porzingis, it's a 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trailed by 8. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot by George, wide open. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Rose surveying the D. To the inside. Covington. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Celtics lead by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the 76ers making a change here. Right side Rose. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trailed by 10. Pass to Embiid. Here's Terminenko. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Pritchard, while recovering. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 5. Corner shot. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Outside, Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics leading by 10. Right side, Porzingis. The kick out to Rose. Over to the wing. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Inside, Covington with the steal. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's get loud.
Both teams making some changes here. And here's Rose. Pass to McGee. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Council. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Hayward. Finished off the break. Hayward's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes.
Back to Jackson. With the teardrop. McGee with the block. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Right side, Jackson. Outside, Martin. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
And it's Rose missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Martin. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Beverly. Knocked loose. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Osman. Offensive rebound. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Back to Jackson. Here's Drummond. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Boston on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Embiid drops them both. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Ripped away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to McGee. Back to Osman. Over in the corner, Beverly. Trains it from beyond the arc. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside, George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Solid play there for PG. Absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Hayward outside. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
They set the screen. Hayward outside. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Terminenko. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 11-point game.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Hayward. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Here's Hayward. Bucket is good. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Porzingis with the block. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Jackson with it. Still scoreless. Outside Martin. To the left side wing. Pass to Oubre. 5 on the clock. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Boston leading by 17. Now here's Beverly. Now Covington. And here's Porzingis. Covered by Oubre. Porzingis can't hit. Martin inside. And finished off by Martin.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Right side, Martin. Act a little. Pass to Jackson. From downtown, rebounded by the Celtics. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Drummond, a screen. Goes up on the wing. Oubre, good.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Pritchard. Horford in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
The 76ers making a switch here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Oubre inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron. Celtics leading by 18. Bounce pass from Rose. Horford, good. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Yabusele. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Here is Rose. 5 points in the game. Good on the shot. 7 points for Horford.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead.
Celtics 51.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics leading by 22. Pass to Hauser. Fires for three. Sinks the triple.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Terminenko. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
There's a screen by Covington. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Maxey. And here is Terminenko. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good, George.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's George. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. No good with the triple. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, George. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. Over White. The 76ers with another miss. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Outside for George. Rebound by the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Right side, Lowry. Pass to McCain. Outside for Lowry. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by George.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
On to White. Here's the three. And Holiday is good for three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Embiid. Fade away. Count that one.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Outside Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Embiid, defended by George. Pass to Yabusele. From outside, off the mark. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum for three. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound, and he has certainly stepped up his effort on the glass over the last few years.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Driving in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Tatum with it. Lowry picks him up. And the dunk by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Oubre outside. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Boston. Brown inside the line. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, George. This one for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First free throw is good.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's George. It's hauled in by George.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Boston again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.